So I normally get on here and I have my hair fixed up and I put on my makeup to cover up my face. But I didn't do it because I am tired of covering up the abuse and the damage that has been done to me. I know you all don't want to hear it, but this has to be seen. As you see my hair, all this is, my hair is so short right now. Even my physical features, like I said, my eyebrows have been gone. They took my eyebrows, they put me on the altar and destroyed everything about me. My skin, all this, my skin is destroyed and ruined. These people have been holding me on altars. Like I said, God told me to start this ministry. And you've done it more than once. When I first started my ministry back in 2009 and wrote my books and was sitting on Facebook and lost all that weight back in 2009 and 10, it took everything out of me. The Lord let me know that they took my book and took all the pictures and nailed me on an altar instead of using the book for their purpose to get freedom. You did all that stuff to me. Then fast forward back here to 2020, 2021, I started this YouTube channel. Get on here making videos to bring God's people out of bondage to help you all. And once again, the same people come to this channel to target me, use sorcery to attack me, take pictures and screenshots and hold me on an altar, stealing everything out of me. Once again, taking everything out of me. These two people, the main people who perpetrators who've been in my life, and taking everything, giving everything to their people, taking everything out of me, destroyed my beauty, destroyed my looks, took my hair, put fat, destroyed my body. And you might not see it. It might not be a detrimental look, but I'm just going to go ahead and put some of these videos up here so you can see how I used to look. These are old videos just from 2 years ago. And you see how drastically my looks have changed. And every time God restores my beauty, this main woman comes back here and takes everything, binds me to the altar, taking everything out of me, stealing my looks, stealing my beauty, bound to me, taking my hair, taking everything. My hair is not grown. I said, look at my hair. I cut my hair back in November. If you look at that video, because it was already breaking off, they was holding me on altars, destroying my hair. And this is not even the texture of my hair. If you look back on these videos, I had soft braided hair. My hair was light. I had nice, fine texture of hair. You don't even see the Native American heritage that I had. All that was, you sucked and took all that out of me, stole all that. I had red skin. And all this, all of it changed my skin complexion, made me so dark that my skin is just destroyed. Blemishes, bags, acne. This is me. I'm doing the same thing. It's not my health. I'm taking care of myself. We didn't have bad skin. That was not my genetics. Like I said, these people have destroyed me. And I had to sit here. And it's not just the physical features. It's not my physical features that I had to walk around looking ugly, look like a man with no hair. I feel so ugly and unattractive. And this is not me. This is not how I look. But not only that, I had to sit here. Like I said, I don't have anything. I sit here living in one room with no money because they have taken everything from me. Then put my kids behind bars. This is disgusting. This is what you've done. This is why I get on here. Because God told me to have a ministry to help his people. And I sat here all these years laboring to help other people, free them out of bondage. And this is what happened. These people have come up against me. Witches and sorcerers have attacked me. I'm not sure why God allows you all to do this to me. I see tons of people who have ministries and they do God's work and they don't look like this. This is not happening to them. So again, I don't know why. God will never give me that answer, why he allowed me to suffer this much to this point that I sit here. And every time God has restored me, they have taken everything from me. I'm sitting here to the point where I have absolutely nothing. You have cut me off financially. You've cut me off in my relationships. You've taken my family and destroyed it, destroyed my children, everything I've invested into, taking care of my children, all the labor that I put into it, laboring for my body, laboring for the ministry work. You have destroyed all of that. I've had to start over and over. Every time I've grown my hair, you cut it, you put me on altars and take it back out. Use it for yourselves, taking my hair. Every time God restores my beauty, you come back and take it. You destroy it. Every time he had me lose weight, you come back, put your fat all over me. Every time I try to come back with my ministry work or do anything, writing all the books, like I said, you blocked everything, kept me from selling my books, kept me from having my ministry, blocked up this channel, kept me financially with nothing. And so this is what you have done, and this is the people that you're petitioning for. You expect, after taking someone's entire life and destroying them and keeping them in a bondage and doing all of this to them, taking everything from them. Like, I have literally nothing. You have taken my entire essence from me. Everything about me you have taken, and that's okay. Because I guess God wants me at a point where it doesn't matter. Because all I got is him now. All the dreams, all the stuff he promised me that I was supposed to have had, that's gone. And you might think it's a shame. Yes, it is a shame to look like this. I'm not ashamed to show this. Yes, it's a shame to walk around with it, but I want you to see the damage of what you've done to me. Some of you probably don't care, but this is not me. Like I said, look at all the videos. Look at this. This is the crown of my hair. Doesn't even, took everything out of me. This is, like I said, they destroyed my hair, destroyed everything about me, destroyed my body, destroyed my looks, took everything. All of this is not me. They have destroyed everything about me, and I have to bear this shame. It hurts. It hurts, and I don't know. I'm just upset about it that I had to sacrifice my entire life and go out here and labor for God's people, and this is what I get. And you all expect to get forgiven and just go into heaven when you sat here and you held on to my stuff. You destroyed me. You did Satan's work. You were on your little assignment and you came against me. You took everything out of me. You dispersed to all your people. You come back on this channel and attack me relentlessly. And I've had to suffer. I've had to watch my children suffer. Even my daughter. They have stolen everything. Even stolen my daughter's beauty. My young daughter, who's only 21 years old. Her skin is so dark now. She's like 4 shades dark. She was a light-skinned girl. They took her hair texture. Her hair's even coming out now. They're resorting to taking her hair. They started with my mother. Now they went to me. Now they're going to my daughter. She has long, beautiful hair, but it's breaking off every day. They're taking her hair, holding it on the altars, stealing everything from this family. It's the same people who've been coming here harassing us for years. It's the same woman, the same man who've been working against us. And they're dispersing it. Their job is to take stuff and use it for themselves and disperse it to everybody else. They're helping all the people get our things, and they're giving it to them. But you expect to have mercy when you're doing this and you've destroyed everything about us. We have nothing. We don't have anything. You have taken everything out of us. Like I said here, my life has been worthless. You have made it that way. Everything God has told me to do, you have shut it down and stopped it. And I sit here every day in this bondage, waiting for God just to come and get his church, because that's the only thing I can look forward to. Because you have taken everything from me. Inside and out, you have destroyed me. So, when you're going to pray to God, and you speak about all the things you stole from me, because it already says, if any man's called stealing, they're supposed to get back sevenfold and everything in their house. It's too late for all of that, because you all sat here and you held on to it. The world is almost over. There's nothing anybody can offer me to make up for the damage that they've caused me for holding on to my entire life, taking everything from me. I didn't get to have anything that God meant for me to have. You stole everything from me. You stopped my life. You took my life from me. The same people held on to us for years. It was selfish to take everything and devour us and continue to keep taking from us. You lived off of our stuff. You did Satan's bidding. You got your reward for Satan's kingdom, to destroy and attack me, to come up against his anointed. You did that. And so what do you think is supposed to happen? As you look at me, this is how I have to walk around looking like. I have to bear this shame, even though this was not my shame. I didn't look anything like this. Like I said, you can look back on my videos. I was a beautiful girl. I was an attractive woman. I was highly talented, highly intelligent. I'm not boasting, but those were the gifts that God put inside me. He didn't mean for my life to be wasted just sitting here in a bondage with nothing, looking like this, in poverty, having my children locked up, having a life, a meaningless life with no value, a worthless life with no purpose. Like I said, there's been so many people holding on to me, holding me on their altars, household witches, people in my own family, relatives, aunts, uncles, father, cousins, grandparents. Then you have the outside people, evil neighbors, classmates, evil, wicked families who've been following me around for years. People in the churches, people in the communities, all over, people on social media. Lord's been showing me all of this. And you come here to this channel. Not all of you, but a lot of you come to this channel and been coming here watching me faithfully for years. And instead of listening to the message, you've been coming here just to steal from me, holding me on altars, and you think that God doesn't know what you've done, how you've destroyed me, how you've taken everything from me. Then you mock me and want to tell me, put up little ads about losing weight, keep sending the same old ads and all this stuff you're telling me. God already, he put that stuff inside me back in 2009. I've been doing this. You're thinking you're showing me something by telling me to wake up at 5 a.m. God had me disciplined. I was getting up at 3 and 5 a.m. back in 2007, back in 2008. I was eating healthy when I went on that journey in 2009 to eat healthy. When I wrote my weight loss book and told everybody how to eat healthy, and God had me start eating healthy, undergoing a healthy diet and exercise on a consistent basis, not eating any junk food. I've been doing that stuff. And every time you came back and put your burdens on me, you bound yourself to me and put your burdens on me, you transfer your demons, put demon spirits inside me at night while I'm sleeping. You did everything to attack me and to stop what I was doing. Those of you who came on this channel, there were many agents who were jealous and bound themselves to me. This prominent woman and her family who has been binding themselves to me for years, taking everything out of me out of jealousy and hatred, stealing everything, copying and emulating everything, doing everything, taking everything from me, and then going back and using it as it's theirs, taking credit for my work and I have nothing to show for my labor, all the years I've labored. And it looks like I look like this because every time they came back and stole it, they put me on their altars. Covens, people been holding on to me and destroying everything about me. Just as you see how I look on the outside, imagine what you've done on the inside. This is a reflection of what you have done to me. You have destroyed God's works. He said, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are his works. You have destroyed his works. As you know, in the Bible, it says, if you don't regard the works of his hands, if you don't regard his works, he's not going to regard yours. He's going to destroy the spoils of yours. There are people out here who would actually try and murder someone if you break in their home and take something from them, or you vandalize their house, but you destroy a human being that God has created. You look at how I look. God didn't create me to look like this. How do you think he feels? How do you think I feel that I have to walk down the street and look like this? I feel bad because I know this isn't me. And like I said, people mock me, have demons inside of you, mock me, call me ugly. I wasn't ugly, but yeah, I am now because you destroyed me. You did that, but you have to pay for what you have done. And then there are you who keep going back petitioning to save these people, to keep them from being judged. You would not have liked someone had done that to you and destroyed you and your children and your family and take everything from you over and over. And every time God restored you, God restored me numerous times. And you go back and lie. You cannot cover up. You can't lie. The evidence is on here. And you know what you've done to me. And you've done the same to my children. My children were beautiful and they were destroyed. You took everything out of them and ruined their purpose. They have no purpose. Like my son now, I raised him. He was an intelligent boy. Now he's sitting inside a jail cell with felony charges. These people have attacked us and assaulted us and destroyed us. And I just came here to help you, to free you out of your bondage, to help you get saved. And this is what you've done. And so, yeah, you destroyed me, but you're going to have to answer to God for that. Those of you who've done it. Thank you. They have been scratching us all up. I don't know if you can see it, but there's marks all over. Some of those come from shot injections from my allergy shots, but on the back, if you can see all those scars, they're taking our DNA, scratching into us every night. We have all these inscriptions all on our backs. I have eczema all on my back, marks from eczema, which I didn't have before. They've been marking up my mother. You can see her legs. She has scratches. She has more than me, scratches all over her body. They have been assaulting her, like taking her DNA. They're doing this to take our DNA in the middle of the night while we're asleep. She has marks all over her. I have marks all up and down my legs as well. As you look at her arms, she has long scratches all over her arms, and they're coming in the middle of the night doing this to all of us. They've been doing it to my children. We have marks where they're constantly taking our DNA, taking our blood, taking our stem cells. Lord, let me know they were taking all that, and they're dispersing it to all of their people. This is how they're getting a hold of our DNA. This is how they're able to take our physical features, take our talents, our gifts, and everything.